You never ever can win when you play dirty. You can't. And I am so happy to have seen Johnny arrive with all the other stars and his cast for the movie come in and walk the carpet of Cannes and come in and get the applause and the pictures and the autographs and show off their outfits. And you know, I loved it, and I think that Johnny looked excellent. I loved his suit, fit him perfectly. I love the pony as always. It looked like he had a little bit of eyeliner on there going on. But he looked healthy, he looked happy, and he looked good. And whatever these people want to say, they can say it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Factual, actual information is out there. And for the people who care and want to know actual truth and not spin a narrative and a storyline, we know what happened. And we know that this man deserves this moment and many other moments of praise and recognition for the work that he has already done and is going to do, continuing on with his career, because he has been vindicated. It's like, what's today? May 16th? I think it's 16th. Yes, 16th. It's May 16th. This time last year, we were like going through a trial, listening to foolishness and everything, lies, people lying up on the stand, getting kicked out the courtroom, you know, while Johnny's sitting there and telling his truth, the truth of what actually took place to him. And now we see him at Cannes getting applause, a 7-minute applause at the end of the movie showing, okay? And in the beginning, just the crowd was massive. People wanted to get a picture with Johnny. People wanted to get an autograph. Like, they were there for him. I don't know in what earth these people online are trying to like push that he's like some loser and that nobody cares and nobody likes him. It's quite frankly not true. He's an international movie star. Unlike somebody else, he is well known all over. And you know, regardless of what's happening here in the States and what people think here in the States or whatever the heck happened over in the UK, all over the world people can see that this man is vindicated and he deserves this. So just seeing the clips of him being so happy and so welcoming and just taking in all the love just brings me a lot of happiness. And it's just like, if you tell your truth, you know it's the truth. And he was willing to put all that out there, like all his bad shit too, and now he's vindicated and now he can move on. Like, he's not caring about any of this stuff, any of it. He walked in with Maywin, I hope I'm not pronouncing her name too horribly, but he walked in with her. She waited for him to come into the theater, grabbed his hand. They walked into the theater, down that aisle, hand in hand, and I loved it. And I know that it burned somebody up inside, burned them up inside. Oh my God, I know that they are sitting over there in their little $2.2 million apparently house in Madrid and kicking themselves in the ass. Okay, you literally, I believe the last Cannes festival Johnny probably went to was with this person. And now to see him come back to Cannes by himself after all this crap that has happened, it's just like, wow, this is how fast things can change for you for the good or for the bad, if you do right. And so now we have, you know, I'm so happy for Johnny and everything, but now we have somebody, EB, who wants to be on Twitter, probably being the mouthpiece of AH because she can't get up on her socials and say shit for herself. So she's found her little mouthpiece again just in time so that she can sit there and talk shit through her on Twitter. And it's just like, honey, your girl wasn't invited, but all the other L'Oreal ambassadors showed up. They got their pics. I saw them roll up. I saw the video. They did one after the other, after the other. All those L'Oreal. So why do you think they were there? They were there, honey. Like, that's a shady boots. That's a passive aggressive, not even passive aggressive. that's telling you what L'Oreal thinks about you, honey. They no longer re-upped your dang on contract. They don't want to use you, and they brought all their ambassadors all the way to Cannes to go see a movie for the guy that you sat there and lied your ass off on. That has to be embarrassing. It has to be embarrassing, and you're not there. You didn't get to have the fun of, you know, talking to designers and designing your dress and, you know, getting your hair and makeup done and arriving in the little boat thing and showing up on Johnny's Home. You can't do that shit anymore, and you're mad, so you're sitting at home pissed off about it. You're mad. You're mad, you're mad, you're gonna stay mad because it's gonna keep happening. I think I just saw something about him possibly being in another movie or working as like a director on another movie. You know, it's gonna keep happening. So you and your stands, fans, whatever the hell, get used to it. Get used to it. I mean, at this point, your skills of twisting narratives have, you've kind of really sharpened that skill of yours, but you're gonna have to keep doing it a bit longer because it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, you should move on from this, that, and other. But it's like, okay, for sure, move on, but you still have to call out when you see blatant fucking lies that are not factual. You have to call that shit out because it's just not true. So I was just so happy to see Johnny and his little ponytail, and he looked cute. And I think that, you know, I saw him kind of tearing up during the ovation. It looked like his eyes got a little misty, and I'm just like, wow, I wonder what's going through his head right now, all the emotions and feelings, like, because it's so much. And maybe like in the moment you can't like take it all in, but for sure once you leave and you're at the end of the night, you crawl into bed and you're like, fuck, this is happening. This is happening for me again. He has successfully revived his career because he told the truth. And I know that moment for him with all those people standing around him, his peers, you know, different stars that came to watch the movie, had to be a gratifying, vindicated feeling on top of already proving that woman to be a bold-faced fucking liar in court. And it's going to keep happening. So I just wanted to say that because, oh my goodness, I'm so happy for him. And like, he did not deserve all those years of like having roles taken from him, not being able to go out and show his face, his children being ridiculed and talked about, all because somebody made up some shit and is still making up shit to this very day. To this very day. So it's concerning on that point because it's just like, what, like, are you just gonna constantly bankroll your fucking fraudulent ass PR team to consistently for the rest of your life or Johnny's life to just make up stupid ass twisted narrative headlines? Like, that money, quite frankly, should be going to those children that you never effing donated. You never donated it, yet you want to waste money on a PR team to twist narratives that you know are not true. It's kind of sick. It's not kind of, it's sick. It's very, very sick. Okay, so it looks like Johnny was wearing Dior. A Dior, and it had kind of the cross down and the satin lapels with the buttons going down. And then he has a little, what is it, a kerchief in his pocket. And we're doing the slicked back pony. And Maewon is in this really pretty fitted black, it looks like velvet dress. And it has bows at the shoulders. I love a black dress. I will always love a black dress. And it has a belt. She looks very like effortless, like carefree beauty. Like, doesn't look like she put much effort. It looks like she could have just like been in her fucking garden in the countryside of France. And like, they're like, oh, you know, you gotta get ready for Cannes. And she's like, oh my God, like I gotta get ready. And like just pulls out a dress out of her closet and just like goes like, put a little bit on, you know, a little bit of concealer, and then dipped, like, but it works. Who is that guy? Who is that guy in the blue with the white hair? I don't know who he is. I can't make that out. But I want to know when they're going to be showing this in the States so that everybody can see it. And I'm sorry that I'm standing and I keep like bopping around. I just feel like I literally am sitting down all day at work, and so like I'm sick of fucking sitting down. So I wanna move. I wanna like move my body, as my mom said. I need to move my body, but like I just feel like antsy. I don't know. But it's probably because I'm ready to move. It's probably because like I'm so like ready for so many things, and I'm just like, why can I not fast forward time? Oh gosh. So then also, it's like a dog fight out here. Hold on. I should probably close this a little. Hold on. Alright, so I also saw that Brie Larson just was not having it with the dumbass questions today in the best of ways, because like, why are you asking me that? Like, she's like, I've seen a couple clips of her, she's just like, that doesn't even fucking make sense. Like, and I love it. But this one reporter takes it upon himself, there, it looks like at this panel thing, he takes it upon himself to want to question about Johnny. Like, why even, what does it have to do with anything? So let me make sure I can get this at the right volume. Technical difficulties. Okay.
A sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too. I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp.
At that moment, in her head, she's probably like, here comes the bullshit. Here it comes. Here it comes. Like, because it's the elephant in the room. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to talk about it. And just thinking about it being Johnny walking in as the elephant in the fucking room. Like, I would be so stressed, but like, I feel like he held up very, very well. Like, he's used to this shit, obviously. And he told his truth. And his peers, you know, everybody does things, so like, just because your shit's not out doesn't mean it's not happening. Doing the drugs, doing the drinking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So like, what can you really say? But like, he took it like a champ and came in as the elephant in the room, and I don't know. I just like, I would be so stressed. I would be so stressed.
Film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
Oh shoot, let me go back, because I missed the question. My talking.
Sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too. I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp's film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
You're asking me that?
Yes.
She said, you're asking me that? And it's just like the way she's like, you're asking me that. Like, I know he felt like this small. Or he could take it as like, he feels iconic. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation or why.
Because there's none.
Oh, just on the advice.
Right. She said, and why me specifically? And there was a man next to her and another man beside her. She's like, why me? Why are you asking me this question?
Advisory Council, Celebrity Advisory Council for Time's Up. I think the Johnny Depp case has been very well played out in American and national media. There's been some controversy.
And you guys twisted.
Chosen to play out of competition in open can. So I'm just curious if you will see it and how you feel about its selection here.
Well, you'll see, I guess, if I'll see it, and I don't know how I feel about it if I do.
She said, you'll see if I'll see it. That's some balls ass shit, because you're watching me. She said, you will see if I see it. And then at that point, I can't. I need to stop, because these people are ridiculous. They try so hard for a moment. They try so hard for a moment in time, and it's just like, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. He was trying to pull some Me Too shit and correlate it with Johnny and correlate and bring in the case and be provocative and try to, And she answered exactly how she should have. It's trashy journalism, if you ask me. They clearly know that Brie have received so much hate in the past for speaking out on political social issues, and they are definitely trying to set her up with this question exactly. I am so glad she handled it like a queen. The way they thought Brie Larson was Amber Heard help. Journalists got one job, which is asking questions, and they can't even do that right. The way she shut it down, love her. They were obviously just setting her up to get more hate. People hate her for no reason. Like, why did they ask her? She was right to question it. Like, why? It's not a good idea. It's weird. They all said, they're saying there was a setup. Because it was. Because you know these people are crazy. And all of a sudden they want to be in people's comments and stuff. And it's just like, the time, the dedication. Like, I don't even got shit going on, but I definitely don't have time for that. Like, I can't. I need to get off of here because I'm doing too much now. But, yeah, 7 minutes. I can't imagine standing up for 7 minutes and clapping. And then we're all looking around at each other like, who's going to stop this? Like, who ceases? Is there somebody up on a stage that just all of a sudden goes, all right, enough? Or does somebody just stop clapping and someone sees it and stop clapping and it's like a ripple effect? I don't know. But anyway, congratulations, Johnny. Congratulations. And I think this is awesome. I think this is really, really awesome. I'm seeing them leave together 14 minutes ago. Johnny Depp and Mae Wynn are now leaving Palais des Festivals after a successful premiere at Cannes 2023. They're still holding hands. We all know on a movie set. And apparently the movie is very sensual. And we all know stars can get together on a movie set when you're very close in quarters and, you know, having to build that chemistry and stuff. And I tell you, when I saw them walking down that aisle, hand in hand, I was like, I think they're cute together. I'm not saying nothing, you know, men have needs. I don't even know if she is with, like, I don't know anything about, like, her background, if she has, like, a husband or kids or anything like that, but, they're leaving, they're still holding hands. But they're, were there rumors that they didn't get along on set? Let me see. People forgot that you can have an argument with someone without hating them. I guess it's a dying concept in a world where, they had an argument. And tomorrow morning there'll be tons of tabloid articles now saying that because they held hands several times, clearly they got along a bit too much, wink wink, during the filming, if you know what I mean. So hold up, there was beef? Okay, so someone tried to put out that they weren't getting along, and then they pop out. They pop out. I gotta look into that. They pop out. So cute. What a night. I love that she does not let go of his hand. Right. She's like, I know this is hard for you. I got this. Like, I got you into this whole situation to begin with my movie, so. But they do look cute together. Like, he's like literally off here talking and, you know, talking to people. They're still holding hands, but it's like that relaxed relaxed handhold. It's not that like gripping handhold that we would see with AH when, you know, they were walking the carpet, or she was like trying to pull him away from fans and whatnot. But it's just very casual, very natural. I'm not trying to spread no rumors. I'm just talking, but I'm talking about what I see. He looks confident. Don't be surprised, and somebody's going to hate it while she's walking around in Madrid wearing all black, calling paparazzi. He's on the red carpet again. At a debuting premiere with a whole new woman. I would be ticked. I would be through. I would be done. I would be... I would be... Like, she has to sit up at night and be like, you fucking bitch. Like, going through it. There's no way. And if she's not, she's like certified crazy. Like, there's no way. Oh my god. Like, I'm just like putting myself in that, you know how you can like just like put yourself into a moment and like think about that feeling. Like, so don't be surprised if she pops out on some bullshit, because through other people, you know. And because, oh my god, that's embarrassing, but lovely for him. That is so funny. Let me see what I can find about this argument. Hold on. Okay, so in my quick search, the only thing that really came up for me was this Times India article, right? And this story is from December 27, 2022. So this didn't even make a blimp on my radar, like, at all. Johnny Depp has been accused of violent... Can you move, please? Violent behavior just last year. Apparently, this development just adds from speculations that Depp is being difficult to work with. Reportedly, Depp got into severe arguments with the film director Maywan on sets of the French film, in which he plays the role of King Louis. Almost always the arguments revolved around timing issues. They're gonna go with the lateness or something. French showbiz commenter Bernard Montel says that Johnny Depp is an excellent actor when he comes on set, but sometimes the team is ready at 6 a.m. and no one comes. So afterwards, Maywan gets angry, and the next day, it is she who does not come, and there is Johnny Depp. So, like, she'll be late the next time because he was late. Who's... Okay. It's going very, very badly. Okay, anyway, and then it ends and concludes. So clearly it's not bad at all. Like, I don't know where the fuck, they pull things out of everywhere. It's clearly not true. Clearly. Because I sense some chemistry. But what do I know? I know absolutely nothing, so I could be completely wrong. But I think I sense some chemistry. But that is all, folks. That is all. I'm gonna go watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey finale, I believe it is, with my mom. And I'm going to get a good night's rest. So I hope that you guys have a great Tuesday. We're gonna keep rolling on through this week, hopefully. And I'll see you again very, very soon.